Hello. Um, what would happen if a slave suddenly turns hero and is now in charge of an army? What would happen if you have a war hero who is famous for being violent, famous for the glory of beauty that is blood and sword? That sounds a little hard, but the name Dalinar deserves hard rock. He goes from that to more of a religious, political figure. And you have Shallan, a religious girl, good girl who's now allied herself with an atheist. And they're both trying to prove something far more delicate that could strain society as we know it. Well, I feel fine. Well, that is Brandon Sanderson's Words of Radiance. And I'm gonna go into it. Cue the music. It's the Bullfrog and the one, the only Newt.
Face reveal at 100,000 subscribers.
We want the subscribers, and you want that face, people. It's a good face. Not for a house of wax good, but it's good. He nods, he agrees. Well, Brandon Sanderson's Words of Radiance. Book 2 of this build-up, people. Book 4's coming out November. And it's now October. We're nowhere close. But I'm still on pins and needles. And speaking of pins and needles, let's dive into this one. Now that sounded like it hurt. Bad pun, I know, but I am the Bullfrog. I don't care. And, well, there's going to be some light spoilers if you haven't listened or read Way of Kings. I don't know, I pointed there. It's there. But Way of Kings. Light spoiler, well, major spoilers, so. Time card right here, here, or here. Newt will hurt me for that. But here, here, or here, or here. Thing is this. Kaladin is no longer a slave. He's free. And he's loving it, baby. Or so he thinks. Because now he's in charge of turning not Bridge 4, but all Bridgemen of Sadeas' crew into a fitting army. Have fun with that, bro. Have fun with that. It's going to be rough. Very rough. If anyone can do it, you could. Need I say more? Well, it's nothing much other than a certain character, Amaran, may come back. Nothing big. Well, unless you don't want that to go crazy. Dalinar. Dang, I need to get in tune. Dalinar. What a story you're gonna have after that betrayal. You and Sadeas. Talk about fallout. Not even Fallout Boy will agree with that. Dang, we thought we were Fallout. Woo! Whoo! Cause, how you feeling from that one? But you still deserve that rock and roll music intro, by the way. Let's face it, it's Dalinar. Make that sound one more time, Newt. Look what he's gonna have to deal with. That betrayal, and suddenly the entire army. I forgot the name of the country. Come on, people. The Sanderson fandom are really at it now. Well, I'm sorry, do you know how many books I'm reading right now? Just for fun? And I'm not going into what I'm planning on Game of Thrones. That's for next year. People, I'm gonna go insane. All right, Sanderson fandom. Shallan? Well, I know I stand by her. She's an okay character. Look, let me go all I'm going to say with Shallan is, well, what am I going to only say? This is a good defense for her. No, it's obvious. These stories are going to interact soon. It's obvious, people. And Sanderson delivers on it. Yes! I agree! Whew! And they should. When Shallan finally enters to Kaladin and Dalinar and Adolin and that world, it's good. Sanderson delivers. And he does deliver. It's a good mix-up how she bounces off of Adolin, bounces off of Kaladin. So many names, oh my gosh. But it's amazing. It's really good. It's fun. Key word, fun. And Shallan is a good character to make that fun happen. It's good. It's applaudable. And you hear those footsteps? The Sanderson fandom agrees. But a lot of this praise deserves a little criticism, right? Yes. But before we go there, I go there, there's one more thing we have to point out in the good side. And that is the build-up. This is not a spoil. This just makes sense, people. Sanderson is good at the build-up, and the Stormlight Archive is rich with it. The build-up for book 1, you think that was good? Book 2. When it happens, it happens. When it's good, it is good. And it goes well with that ending. Not only Dalinar gets the rock and roll music, but so does Bridge 4. Oh, Bridge 4, I love you there. And guess what? In the build-up, Kaladin one-ups Dalinar. Yes, he does. And that's all I'm going to say for the positive sides. And I know I did this before, but I need to do it again. I need to armor up my door. Ooh, better do the windows. Okay. Hopefully those sound effects sound believable. But I'm gonna have to criticize this. And let's start with the obvious. And the obvious is this. Moash. Silence. Wow. The Sanderson fandom does agree with me on this. And because of editing and a good friend and the good Newt, we can do something I've wanted to do ever since I opened these books. Get that close-up on Moash and pull him out. Put him right here. All right. I've wanted to do this ever since I met this character. Yes! Do you know how fun that felt? Why do I hate Moash with a passion that makes people go, are you okay? It's a fictional character. Hey, Ramsay is a fictional character and everyone hates him. Dolores Umbridge is a fictional character and everyone hates her. But why is it we praise that hate and not the hate of Moash? It is this obvious. Moash is frickin' annoying. And I stand by it. Dolores Umbridge is a beautiful character to hate. She's such a contradiction to what she is. This small, petite woman with the... If you listen to Jim Davis on Harry Potter, he does that with her voice. So it's this beautiful, small character dressed in pink, and yet you hate the living daylights out of her because she's such a hateful character. She's mean, she's cruel, she's manipulative and sadistic, and I love to hate you because of it. And your actress, woo-hoo-hoo! Oh my goodness, it's like right off the page, beautiful. Yes, I stand by that. You did good, girl. You go, girl. You go, girl. I hate you so much. That's good. And the other person, Ramsay Bolton, another guy we love to hate. Well, he's not the only one of Game of Thrones. These are all the runner-ups. they're all 1, 2, 3, and 4, and everyone else. There's a long list, but Ramsey is on the top, people. Let's face it, he's on the top. And we hate him because what he is, pure evil. Ugh. These are characters we like to hate. These are characters we like to see fall. Moash, on the other side, we all hate him because he's annoying. This is a character that is, I know what the writer's trying to do. He's trying to make a dark Kaladin, the Bizarro Kaladin, or Kaladin's evil reflection. But he doesn't come off like it. He becomes off more annoying. He keeps on talking, and I just, shut up. Just, you know what? Let the butler of Dirty Rotten Scoundrels do it for me.
Oh, shut up.
I love it. And how annoying is that? I actually kept a mark. I am not kidding. How many times did I write down in the notes of Audible, oh, shut up? Well, according to my account, 15 times. 14 of those times is just Moash. I hate. And also, there's also Moash, just in general. Me hating him so much, I actually wrote down Moash. So that's 3. So that's really 17 times I just hated Moash. I had to write it down on Audible notes. Ugh, that's bad. Newt, do me a favor, put that back on. All right, this is not for me doing it. I already did my slap. You want to do that, Newt?
You did a good job. I'll let you take my place.
Okay. Light spoil people. Newt is a big guy, and I can't amount to his strength. I'm going to need to do a little more special things like up, down, left, right, A, B, 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 A, select, Hadouken! Whew, that one took a lot out. I suddenly have a better respect for Ryu and Ken. As you can tell, I'm pro Ken. I'm pro Ken. Oh, hey, that did take a lot out, but but it was worth every inch. I hate Moash. He's such a hollow character. It's like what he is just a football helmet with no brains. I mean, I'm just opening it. I'm going, there's nothing in here. I thought there's supposed to be a person. This is empty, nothing. Little flaw on Sanderson's side, and the fandom agrees. It's quiet. And again, out of those shut-ups, Kaladin got 1. But the level of how many times I put rock and roll at Kaladin, it's off balance, because guess what? How many rock and rolls did Kaladin get? I did actually write down on Audible notes, like over 20 times, rock and roll. Dalinar owns most of it, but Kaladin got 6 of the rock and rolls. Dalinar has the most, but Kaladin got 6 of it, so 1 shut up to that 6. Yeah, Kaladin can get a little annoying, but he got his way. And here's the big one, though. Because as much as I love these books, Sanderson pulls out a hard one for me. He pulls a Thanos. Bear with me. Because of Thanos is because of the Avengers Infinity War. When that came out, a new thing started to happen on YouTube. People were defending Thanos because killing half of people, no matter their age or group or whatever, you had to kill half of them to save the world. People were defending that. And that created this ism I call Thanocide. And Sanderson does a Thanocide in this book. Because people will defend this. And here's me going against not Sanderson, but the people who will defend Thanos, the Thanocides. Why? The character Taravangian I admit I forgot to draw him. But take a look what I'm doing to Bridge 4. So we're just getting a random picture of an old man. This character has a unique trait. He's smart, then dumb, and smart and dumb. It's a weird magic to him. And when he's at his intelligent, it helps the kingdom, it helps people. It's good. It's healthy. It's stupid. Look, I cowered in fear with your fandom, Sanderson, but I stand firm with my cheeks in position against this. Because of the Thanosides, what Teravangian says, I'm going to stand up against. Because he thinks on his smartest of smartest moments, where it is brilliant, that this could save people's lives, or mankind, he thinks that only smart people can procreate. And if you're dumb or stupid or slow, you should commit suicide. Why, Sanderson? Because the Thanosides will defend this, is the only reason why I'm going against it, because it is evil, plain and simple. In Avengers, Thanos wanted to kill half of people. This is worse because this actually puts a target, hones in sniper style on a certain groups of people. The people that are quote unquote slow and dumb. Guess what? I am actually going to be considered one of them. Not because I have a college education, I don't have a college education, not because I am not good with words. No, it's because I have my language disability. When you look back in the day, in the medieval times, it was called slow. People of slow of mind, slow of wit, people who were considered not dumb in the technical sense, but just plain dumb. That is me. That is people with Down syndrome. That is people who have mental defects. That is people who are born with autism. People born with that disability of being like a 4-year-old forever in their body. That is what it specifically is going against. And as you saw with season 2 of Umbrella Academy, there's a reason why there's a bull and bullfrog. There's horns there, people. And I am going to sharpen those horns indeed. Because that is just plain evil. Putting a scope on people who are just plain slow or their brains are not like other people, and you say they need to die, it's evil. Sanderson tries to balance it going, well, maybe you underestimate the intelligence of an average person. It still doesn't matter. You put that out there, and the Thanosides are going to defend that. I know they will because they have. Murdering half of the world is wrong, and they defended that. Murdering people that just are not mentally slower than other people, that killing them off because they're like that, that is wrong. And I know people are for it. I have seen clips of it. But I am going against them. I'm going against the people who are Thanosides. People who will defend that. Either for clickbait, either because they want to poke at people just to get the bad results, but also there are people who truly do believe in that. It's evil. And Sanderson, this won't hurt your review, but you put that there, and I am going to have to be the bull and the bullfrog here with you. It's evil. And people will defend it. Well, guess what? I'm here to go against you, because that is just wrong. I deserve to live as much as the newt. people that are slow deserve to live just because they are. Even though we are slower of speech or of mind and wit, maybe we won't be able to understand things as well, doesn't mean kill them off. Because being stupid isn't genetics. Whew. Got a little too serious there, but Sanderson pulled it up, and the Thanos sides are there, people. Great crystallite. It's purple. And I choke it down with ease. Well, let's get seriousness out of the way and rate this thing already. Whew. But I need to take a breather. But where did I put this? Well, if you don't know the channel, I rate books and movies and things from 1 to 7. Yeah, that's right, 1 to 7. Had to double check. It's been a while since we've done a review, sorry. But 1 out of 7. Why? Because it's an odd number. 4 is in the middle, 1 is at the bottom, duh, and 7's at the top. And what do I consider a 1 from 1 out of 7? The Schumacher films of Batman. I'll gladly call that art. I'll call it Academy Award worthy. Hey, that is brilliant compared to what the crap I just read. Schumacher, rest in peace. You did good. But you did made crap. And that is a big pile of crap. Ice to see you. Oh, come on. It's Arnold Schwarzenegger. Master of awesome one-liners, but ice to see you. Ching. Well, guess what, book? Ching. Did Sanderson get this? No. But what's a 7? Well, a 7 is Joaquin Phoenix's Joker. After you're done finishing it, you're discussing it. After you're done finishing it, you feel like, wow, that movie got the emotion real it wanted. Because why? I'm trying to get a drink. But it's all freaking gold. And is Brandon Sanderson's Words of Radiance gold? Well, not really. But it's a 5. It's a 5, people. Oh, they don't mind. Whew. It's a 5 out of 7. It got a lot of praise, but they did get a lot of bad. Moash. I have to go against Thanos' side, and I can actually skip a part of your book. Because I reread it twice, I know what it means, and I can just skip it so I won't have to deal with the annoyance of that. I'm sorry, Sanderson, but it's true. Okay, I think we're getting to do this film quickly ending. So it's the Bullfrog and the Newt signing out. Jesus! My mug!